What up YouTube, it's DaveMatic1. I got another video for you today, and it's just kind of like an update to my collection, as you can see from what's in front of you here. So I figured, things have changed up a little bit in the last couple months since the last time I posted a video on my collection. I have a lot more knives in this, but I've kind of weeded out a lot of those super lower end stuff that that I had. Things have changed up. I've done some trades and whatnot, so my collection's changed a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Up top here, we have the Spyderco Resilience, one of my favorite big knives to carry. I've actually been obtaining a lot more larger knives than smaller knives lately. Well, I can't say that because I got a few small ones in, but yeah, really nice. About $40 and not a bad knife to add to your collection. One of the things I have done recently is completed this line, the collection, this line of Spydercos. The next one is, of course, the Tenacious. I would probably say it would be the #1 EDC for everybody, the most common EDC. Really nice. Like this knife a lot. So there you go, Spyderco Tenacious. Persistence. I just got this today, actually, from Practical. Let me make sure I get his name right. I actually did a trade for this. I received this knife today. It was in impeccable condition, brand new in the box and everything. Really happy with it. A little scratch here and there, but it's typical with a knife that's been used a little bit. But this knife is brand new. Came to be razor sharp. But let me go ahead and give a shout out to his channel for sure, because I really appreciate the trade. It's Practical Gun and Gear. Practical Gun and Gear, and I believe practical is capitalized, gun is capitalized, and then gear is also capitalized, but that's who I did the trade with. Thanks, Nathan. I really appreciate it. I'm happy with the trade. Hopefully your stuff will be getting to you shortly. Okay, back here, I've got the CRKT, and this is the Carson design M2104G. G10 handles, really cool knife there. I have not posted the review on this yet. I do have it saved in my phone. I apologize, guys. I've had school all week, and my homework consists of about 3 chapters a night, so it's been kind of hectic, especially when I haven't done any homework in about 17 years. So I've got a couple videos that just haven't been posted yet. So hopefully, maybe I'll get the review on this up before I actually get this video up or whatever. I'm going to try to get to it. But pretty nice. Big knife also. Strongly recommend this knife. Really nice, for sure. Next up, of course, you guys have seen the review on this one, is CRKT Eraser. Love this knife. It's my new favorite. Butter smooth action. Definitely, if you guys got the money, I would highly recommend picking this up. So, CRKT Eraser. A knife I just picked up today also, got in the mail, is the M16 frame lock from CRKT. Pretty nice. I would say it's probably about the same size as your Tenacious. 7 inches total open, so not a bad knife. It is a liner lock. Pretty nice. Just opened the box up today, so I'll be doing a review on this one shortly also. So definitely a lot of new stuff going to be coming up on the channel. So the M16, guys, CRKT. Going back up, we have the Spyderco Bird Caracara. Like this knife a lot. Larger size blade from the Bird series there with the FRN handles. You guys have seen this before. I've done the review. Another Birds in the series is the Raven. Hollow ground G10, really nice knife. The Bird line's really nice. Some people say they have issues with fit and finish, and I haven't had an issue with this. These knives have been really nice. Haven't seen anything as far as anything major with fit and finish. If you want to put it under a microscope, you'll probably find something, but I haven't found anything. It's just perfectly fine for the money for sure. So definitely. So there you go, the Raven. Next is we got the Crossbill here, stainless. Like the shape of this knife, hate the fact that it's stainless steel, because as you can see, I just touched it and I got all kinds of nasty thumbprints over it. But the blade shape and is really nice. It does fit really nice in your hands. It's sad that they don't produce these in G10 anymore. So yeah, that's the. Of course, I got to wipe it off now. And my OCD kick in. Still a couple more smudges. And then when you're wiping it down, you have to watch where you put your hands, because you'll always leave a smudge behind. But I don't want to be on the camera with medical gloves just to handle one knife. So anyway, there you go. Of course, Metal Lark Hawkbill FRN handle. I have been EDCing this ever since I purchased this. I do cut a lot of rope and stuff, and it works good with my line of work. I'm just about to change jobs here shortly. I'm doing my orientation now, and that's why I got to school this week. So hopefully, if everything goes through as planned, I'll have a lot of cool new knives and stuff in the future to bring to you guys. But yeah, 3 years in the making, trying to get this job. So, but anyway, Bird Hawkbill, pretty nice, serrated, ergonomics good. Been happy with it. Still razor sharp and been EDCing and cutting stuff daily with this. Last but not least on the bird line is the Flatbird. This is a discontinued knife. I saw this on Vance Rhodes' channel in the background in one of his videos, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Luckily enough, at that moment I hunted online and actually found one available, and I got it for a really good price. So it's nice to have a knife that you can fit. It's the size of a credit card, and it's discontinued. So that's awesome to have a knife that's not made anymore. As far as the desirability, I'm not sure. I mean, I like it. I wouldn't get rid of it, or you'd have to come at me with something really, really nice. But yeah, I really like this knife. Really slim profile. Definitely fits in your wallet with no problem. So yeah, that's the Flatbird. Alright. We'll go back. We got the Senryu 710. A knife that's easily starting to become more EDC'd than it has in the past because of its quality and its the cheapness, or how inexpensive it is. Not the quality. I mean, it's a well-manufactured knife, and it's dirt cheap. This one was customized by Bauer 230. He did it's like a light stonewash on the blade and the backside of it with your black and blue G10. Really nice. He also did some glow in the dark inlays in their top and bottom, which is very nice. He does very good work. Bauer 230. He has knives in stock. You can get them pimped or whatnot. Definitely check out his channel. Really good guy. Next up this is also Senryu. It is a 702. It's a Warncliffe. No pocket clip on this. It's kind of like a, just throw it in your pocket. It's on the smaller side for sure. But it's pretty nice. It's, easy EDC blade to maintain, kind of small, doesn't take up any room, easy to, I mean, you couldn't get any better as far as sharpening goes. I mean, this thing gets sharpened pretty quick, little to no effort or minimal experience needed to be able to put an edge on this, so it's pretty nice as far as that goes. Alright, back up to the top, Boker Plus S2, got a lot of compliments on this knife. As far as the blade shape, ergonomics, and stuff, it is a really cool tactical knife. Super high grind on this, or secondary grind on that. Really nice. My fit and finish on this was actually pretty decent. Although people all over the place have been having trouble with Bokers lately, I have been lucky and not have had any problems with this whatsoever. No blade play up or down, left or right. I love this knife. It's really, really, this was my favorite until I got the eraser. Definitely really nice knife. Next up is the Boker Magnum. Inexpensive knife. Flip of the coin on whether or not you get a good one or not. They really lack continuity or consistency as far as their quality control and fit and finish on your Magnum line Boker. So pretty much buy at your own risk there. But I like it. This one actually is pretty good. I've done spine whack tests on this and it has not failed. The lockup is not super early, but it's not late. But, for a $12 knife, this thing rocks. It's just a little big for EDC. Next up, another one of my favorites, Boker Kalashnikov 74, automatic, aluminum handles, dagger point design there. This is the limited edition. Really nice. I like it. Badass automatic. Totally illegal in the state I live in, so don't rat me out, guys. I don't usually take it out, but yeah, totally illegal in Washington. Next up, Boker Nopal. Really nice little knife. Really good. Works out good around in my shop. It's got the chisel grind on it. Unfortunately, like a lot of the other chisel grinds, this is a left-handed. If you were left-handed, this would work awesome for your grinds, because when you're righty and you go to use the chisel grind, the bevel needs to be on the right-hand side so you can do a flush cut. With this guy, because the chisel grind's on the left-hand side, and it's not because it's a Boker, other companies are guilty of this also. On this side, you would have to cut on this side of your material, and holding your material this way and cutting this way doesn't work. It should have been on the other side, but from what I hear, it's usually they do that because it looks better in magazines when they're taking pictures of it or whatever. Yeah, but I like the knife. Really, really nice. Actually, you know what? I am missing a knife out of here. Excuse me, guys. And I might as well go over it now. And the reason why is because that knife replaced this knife as far as my shop knife. And this is the Cold Steel Mini Tough Light. Pretty nice. Ergonomics are nice. It is, as small as this is, it's a 4-finger carry, believe it or not. Bang, right there. Jimping right there. I mean, you could precision cut all day with this. Really nice. I'm not a fan of the handles on this, but for the job it's intended, it works great. So I'm gonna set this to the side. Where were we? Oh, we'll go up here to the Kershaws. The Kershaw 1-ton. Like this knife a lot. It's pretty cool. Frame lock. Some people don't like it. I like it because it's so narrow. It's wide, but it's very narrow. So even if you have small hands, it really fits in there because you don't have the girth of the handle. So it does fit in there rather nice. So there you go. 1-ton. Next up, another one of the EDC All-Stars would be the Kershaw Skyline. A lot of you guys have them, and for good reason. This is an excellent EDC. Very, very nice. Flipper design, very light. It sits nice in the pocket. All around, really good EDC. We could sit here and argue all day whether this or the Tenacious is a better EDC. It pretty much depends on whether or not you like frame locks liner locks or flippers. You know. So anyway, really nice EDC. Another new knife I've obtained recently from a trade from 9-Star 55 is the Kershaw Needs Work. This knife is awesome also. Only downfall is the handles do feel kind of on the cheap side, but I mean the spring assist on this thing is so fast, it's unbelievable. I mean it might as well be an automatic. You just see that? Look. It's the Boker's a hair faster than the Kershaw. I mean, it's almost like it's pretty much an automatic. You know, this is your button, deploys quick. Really nice. Boker needs work. Or excuse me, Kershaw needs work. Boker also needs work, but it's not the name. Okay, going back down here. I'm all over the place now. Oh, another new knife I just got is a SOG Twitch 2. I got this in a trade also with another fellow YouTuber. When I do the review on this knife, I will go ahead and let you guys know who I got this from. Really nice guy. I just want to make sure I don't murder his channel. I don't have it in front of me right now. I know his real name, but I'm not gonna put it out. I'm not gonna put it out on the on YouTube. So, but anyway, yeah. So far, so good. Really nice knife. There's videos out on this knife saying that when you carry it in your pocket, that the release for the flipper is really easy to hit and open up in your pocket, but it's, you know, it sits like that in your pocket, and I don't see it to be an issue whatsoever. I mean, if you have to pull this way to deploy it, and you're reaching in your hands right there, it's not going to deploy. If you reach back and even disengage it, it's opening this side on your pocket. The dude showed pictures of his finger all stitched up or whatever. I don't know how the hell he did it, unless he was carrying it in his left pocket, and this is a right carry, you know. But anyway, pretty nice knife. This is my first SOG, so I don't know. I've seen mixed feelings about the SOG. They're actually local. SOG's warehouse company or whatever is probably about 15 minutes away from my house. I've been there a few times. Oh, actually, I've only been there once to check it out, but, you know, never there with enough money to actually buy anything that I really wanted. So, anyway, yeah, that's the Twitch. K-bar fin. Nice knife. I do like it. It's a pretty cool design. It is a frame lock. But I'm not liking it as much as I used to. There's a whole bunch of other knives out there I'd rather have than this. But for the money, it's not bad. If any of you guys are interested in this knife, let me know. I'm up for trades, you know, and I'm pretty reasonable, so you can offer up whatever. I mean, the worst I could say is no. You know, so, but yeah, so if any of you guys are interested in this knife, I will either sell it, trade it. I preferably trade it, that way I get another knife to really, to replace it with, and actually I could look and do a review on. So, yep, that's the fin. Next up, Miracle Lightfoot, Greg Lightfoot collaboration there, huge knife. This was actually custom by Alexander Dietz. I don't know if you guys are familiar with his channel. So, yep, pretty nice jade handles, G10. I won't ever get rid of this knife because I won it in Alex's contest, and it was just, you know, kind of sentimental. Next up, we have the Mantis. Excuse me, is it Pit Boss, or I can't even remember. It's either the Pit Boss or the Underboss. I feel so bad. I like this knife a lot. I haven't really had a chance to EDC it as much as I'd like to because I've gotten a lot of other stuff. Really cool knife, cool company, got their own thing going on. I really like them. It's a pretty cool knife. It's definitely something different, and I just needed to have it in my collection. And Bolstermatic automatic next. Really cheap. I mean, as far as inexpensive, automatic. Not too much. I think you can get away with $15 shipped to your house for an automatic. It deploys quick as all get out. It's got a satin finish on here. Pretty nice knife. For the money for sure. I haven't seen any blade play on this whatsoever. Fit and finish is pretty good. Pretty nice. Plain Jane. Low pocket clip. Very inconspicuous. Also, because it's an automatic, and not saying me, but I know back in the day when I was a knucklehead, and maybe you're getting pulled over and this and that or whatever, you could dump this knife if you did not care, because it's only $15 if you don't want to get in trouble. If you got warrants or something like that. I don't have warrants, I'm just saying. It's a $15 fast deployed knife or automatic. Can't go wrong with that. You can throw it away. Good trade bait, you know, whatever. So anyway, guys, that is my updated collection video. Like I said, I do have more knives than this, but I just figured these are the ones that are really worth looking at. I do have one more knife coming, and it's going to be a really nice knife, and I believe the knife that I'm getting isn't even available in stores yet. So, guys, stay tuned. Sub the channel if you like it, and yeah, comments below. I really appreciate it. Peace.